I'm Prashanti Talpankar from Department of Commerce of Nan Prasarak Mandal's College and Research Center. Welcome to this college. It's a lovely college. When you reach campus, you will know how beautiful it is and how soothing it is. At the same time, we definitely have different activities, and I'm here today to explain to you what are the different activities that take place and how you can be part of it. Because, as we know, you cannot do anything single handedly. For a clap, we require two hands, isn't it? So that is why to make our activity successful, we require you. So I want to tell you what are these activities. Give me a second. I want to just share my PPT with you. And here it is. Yeah. So let me start by telling you that to go somewhere you require a mission. And what is a mission? A mission is to proactively contribute towards creation of a dynamic society which will be intellectual and which will be committed to excellence, to become excellent in anything for human dignity and to realize maximum human potentials. Why are we doing it? Because we know where we want to reach. We want to transform our society and build a nation through education. We are the people who are imparting education. It is not only syllabus completion, but we want to develop you in different other ways. In what ways we want to develop? We want to develop you by personality building, skill creation, sense of belonging. You will say, what is this sense of belonging? You are too young to understand it now, but as you grow, you will realize that it is important that you need that feeling of belonging somewhere. I belong to my family. My family loves me. I belong to my community. Everybody accepts me. I accept everyone. I belong to my college. I belong to my country. So that sense of belonging, how do we develop that? Let's see. Then what you require is social interaction and social commitment. All of us know that meeting each other, talking to each other, discussing with each other, if someone requires help, we need to go and help, rush and help them. All that is social commitment and social interaction. So you will see how it is developed. Let's see how it is. Then we encourage you to identify what are your hobbies, what you like, and what are your passions. At the same time, if you want to do something, you want to develop your personality, you require to be healthy mentally and physically. And by doing this, we need to build our nation. Now, we need to build our nation. Very, very important is we need to develop a concept called empathy towards everyone and not sympathy. Most of us are so, engrossed with sympathy. If someone is not well or someone dies, are re, kakut re. This is the immediate thing we do. With sympathy, what we will do, 2 minutes we will talk to those people and we will go out and we will forget about it. Whereas empathy is you will feel as if that pain, whatever has happened, is it's your own. And then you will be there consistently to help that person. So that is why we need to develop empathy and not sympathy. How do we do it? We have NCC. We have two wings. One is Army and the other one is Navy. Under Army, what do we do? We have National Cadet Corps. Okay. What do? We aim to groom our youth, boys and girls who become part of NCC Army. We help them to groom. They have camps. They go from one state to another for training. Okay, they acquire a lot of skills which are required under NCC. Plus, there are a lot of social commitment activities they do blood donation, Swachh Bharat. At the same time, lot of adventure activities are done. Then we also have Navy, NCC Navy. Now, NCC Navy, like NCC Army, have regular parades. They have syllabus classes which they have to complete. Okay. They have practicals on boat pulling, semaphore, firing, ship modeling. I'm sure many of you all are like very enthusiastic, no? Then various types of adventure camps like ocean sailing, yachting, trekking, paragliding, boat pulling, and cycling. There are special camps like Republic Day Camp, Nausainik Camp, Annual Training Camp, National Integration Camp. Okay, you also get opportunity on Indian Naval Warship and visit different naval academy. Okay, now both this, if you become part, you get scope to join police department. You can also join navy or army. Of course, you can do other work also, but these are some specialities. Many of us may not want to go into army and navy and all that, na kare baba amka. But people who have a who want to help society, and I know all of you younger generation have this commitment towards society. I have seen people loving animals or looking tending to plants, trying to keep everything clean. So yes, that commitment which is there, that is satiated by NSS, that is National Social Scheme. 1 minute, I just missed out. Huh. It is National Service Scheme. Okay. Now, what happens here is you can have camps, you can have social activities, you can have training and skill acquiring activities like paper bag making, adult literacy training, financial knowledge training, counseling training. Okay. And what you need to do is you need to complete 120 hours for community service. Okay, I'm sure you will ask me, if you do all this, what will you get? Maybe in terms of marks or in terms of something else you will get, but I'm not interested in telling you that. What I want to tell you is by doing all this, you will develop your personality. You will know how to speak to people, you will be confident, oratory, so many things you get through NSS. Okay, then we also do nation building through Students' Council. What is a Students' Council? Like you, how you have parliament and assembly, no, where you have ministers and opposition. Of course, we don't have an opposite party or anything like that. What we have is we have elections where students choose their class representatives, they choose their division representatives, and they choose one general general secretary. Now, along with general secretary, you have ladies representative, LR. Okay. Then you have different associations or representatives of these. And whenever any activities are there, this students council, okay, helps to organize these activities. Teachers Day program, it can be Teachers Day program, or it can be students program, or it can be gathering, any activity which they feel they want to organize, they can. So here it is a blueprint for you to become future leaders. So this is done under teachers, and teachers are constantly there to guide you. Then we do personality development through different activities of different nature. Because some people, you know how it is. Some people like to write, they don't like anything else. Some people like to read. Some people like to only dance. Some people only like to act. So there are so many things. Some people say, I like to go for hikes. Okay. Or I like a nature walk. Some people like animals. Some people like snakes. So we definitely have cultural association, literary association, science association, nature's club. Now, all these association and club, they do different activities. Like for example, cultural active association and literary association helps you to take part in inter-class competitions and intercollegiate competitions of different natures. It can be essay writing, it can be dance competition, it can be poetry competition, it can be singing competition, it can be drama competition, it can be drama writing competition, it can be street play competition, And training is also given. How to do it, how to write a story, how to type, okay, how to write a poem. This type of different workshops are continuously held. Personality development workshops are held, okay. And science association conducts different activities which are based on scientific temper. Okay, and you have Nature's Club where you can go on a hike, you can go on a track, you can learn. There are programs where snake shows are there. You can look after the campus. Plants. There are people who plant trees and then they look after. So different activities are done by Nature's Club. So all these things is something which is not very serious, but which will help you to develop your attitude towards life and will help you a lot. We also have women's cell and gender champion. Now, all of us know that from time immemorial, it has been always thought that women are lower than men, which is not true, isn't it? All of us are same. Each one of us have our own qualities. All of us have our own defects, and each one will act according to our qualities. And so we have to treat everybody at par. So for such types of discussion, for such types of activities, for something which you want to discuss with, these both organized cells which are there are definitely very helpful. They also conduct activities, poster making activities, rangoli competition. Sometimes we also have, boys, taking part in cooking, etc., etc., etc. I'm not going to tell you everything. Hardly any time is there. You will get to know. Another way in which we develop personality is because sometimes when you have a question mark, okay, after my studies, what? So we do have career guidance and placement cell. So there, the professors, what they do is they try to guide you what career you can choose. There are different lectures which are held of different subjects. Sometimes it is based on science, sometimes it is on commerce, sometimes it's finance, sometimes it is based on arts. Okay, so people come, guest lectures come, and lecturers come, and they give you lectures. So you can get guidance, you can get a focus, and at the same time, sometimes you can get placement. Campus placement is there. So career guidance and placement cell definitely guides you in this. Now, there may be people who are research minded, who want to write papers, who want to do PhD, or they want to, just innovate something new. We have such type of people who are continuously, they want to do something new, not nothing else. So we have research development and innovation cell, where guiding for your PhD, guidance for your writing, all is continuously. Then there are students who may require some help. It may be not of academic nature, but of a personal nature, financial help, or guidance, or tuition, extra tuition, or whatever. So such type of things are held under Students Welfare Association. Scholarships are given to students under this. Training, coaching is given under this. Okay. And then we have Students Internship Committee. Internship means while you study, you go to any organization and train yourself. Like, for example, we have accountancy and taxation. So many of our students go to CA to learn how to write accounts, the practical knowledge. So science students or our BBA students, they go to organizations and work there as interns. So our committee is there, which definitely helps. Then I was telling you initially that we need to be physically and mentally strong. Many a times we have lot of issues, emotional issues. So we have counseling cell. I'm not going to tell you more details because our counselor, Miss Melanie Braganza, is going to discuss with you about this. I will just mention that we have counseling cell. We have mentoring scheme. Mentoring scheme is each class has two mentors. 30 students are given one teacher as a mentor. She's a guide, she or he is a guide. So if you have any problems of academic nature, any problems of non-academic nature, they can be solved. So what we do is we meet once in a while these 30 students. We also keep lectures for them so that they can be developed. Okay? Then all of us know about, all of you all must have seen Three Idiots, no? And you know how that ragging takes place. Actually, ragging is very bad because sometimes, healthy students may not feel very, but people who are shy, people who are embarrassed may not like it. So that is why there is a rule. It is the rule of the government. Okay, there is a law where it says that ragging is bad. So if anybody rags you physically, hitting you, beating you, pulling you, or says something to you abusive, or just passes comments, it can be students, it can be your friends, or it can be your teachers also. If any complaint is there, you can go to this anti-ragging cell. And please don't keep this in mind that, if I complain, everybody will blame me and I will be targeted. Nothing like that. Sometimes it is amicably solved, sometimes there are punishments, but everything is, most of the time, everything is sorted out. We do not have much anti-ragging complaints in all these years. I've been teaching here for 26 years. Very few, once in a while that happens. Then we have students grievance redressal cell. Now, what is the students grievance redressal cell? Sometimes you may not be happy. Okay, you may be not happy the way classes are going on, or you may not be happy the way your paper is corrected. Okay, so you can make complaint about academic and non-academic nature through this cell, and they will try to sort it out. Like, for example, if you feel that your paper was not corrected, you can tell them that I want a verification. So then they will call you, committee will call you, you will see the paper, and if you still feel you're not happy, you can ask for re-evaluation. Of course, it is subject to what Goa University decides. Right now, we have been following this procedure. Okay. And then we have something else, which is called as Internal Complaint Committee, and short form is ICC. This is about campus teasing. Sometimes what happens is you have sexual harassment, or sometimes just harassment by people. Okay. And it falls under harassment, not ragging. Okay. So such type of things, whether it is done by a teacher or whether it is done by a student, you can complain to this committee. Again, the different things is sexually colored remarks, touching, or trying to do actions, gestures, or just saying something and you don't like it, and you have been telling these people that I don't like this teasing. So if they don't, then you can come and complain and there can be inquiry. So this helps students. We have realized that such types of committees help you to mentally be very strong. Then personality development through, this is physical sports. Okay, we have department of physical department we have, and we have department of physical education. We have department of physical education, and we have well equipped gym with electric cycle, treadmill, power and weightlifting, weight training, coaching for students of various games, encouragement to students for interclass and intra-collegiate competitions. We have indoor and outdoor activities. I am not going to name them, you must be knowing, and if they are not there and you want, you can definitely tell. Okay, so these are there in college which can help you to do your physical development. So few names that you may not be familiar, you may be familiar with, are national level football medalists like Shadab Sheikh, Meenakshi Karapurkar, Best Sports Person Award winner of Goa University. Darshana Gaun's fastest woman runner of Goa University. Okay, Rutuj Sonavne of national level table tennis. These are of last 2 years. They may have come in newspapers and you may have been familiar with it. That is why I have taken these names. But our department, our physical education department, has been always known for best of sports. Our college, which is called also as DMC, is known for sports and cultural activities. Now you will ask me, how do you join these different associations? What will happen is all the time, all these association cells will put their notices on website. When you start coming to college, it will be there on a website, at the same time on notice board, and notices will come in the class. You have to come. There are people whom you have to meet and give your names. Secondly, whenever there are inter-class activities or intra-college activities, inter-college activities, at that time also notices will come. You have to take part. Many a times we have noticed that students do not come forward. Please come forward, because it is for your development and it is for our development also. We also grow, because when we are training you, we also get lot of things. So this is the procedure you have to follow. All the details are there. It is also there in the prospectus. Notices will be there. You need to meet the concerned teacher and enroll yourself. For NCC, NSS, and Army and Navy, you will have to enroll yourself. As soon as that notice come, please start contacting these teachers. Okay. If you don't know the teachers, take help of your mentor and help of your class representative. Last year we did not have class representatives. Hopefully this year we will have. So you have to follow this. So it is not that only we are going to call you. You also have to come. Now I hope you will be able to do this. Thank you very much and hope to meet you personally soon. Bye.